Hey guys, it's Brian with SME, and sitting next to me is Vikas, who is product manager for ThoughtSpot, and we kind of dragged him in because you actually have a really cool role. So I was hoping maybe you could just kind of tell us real quick what you do at ThoughtSpot, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Sure. I work as a product manager on the mobile team at ThoughtSpot, and mobile team is based out of Bangalore, India.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's about it.
Okay, so the mobility though is a huge topic of conversation here at ThoughtSpot Beyond 2019, which is where we are right now. I know I've downloaded it and I've played with it a lot, and I've been really excited. And definitely some of the features that have come out with 5.3 and sort of going from there. But we've had a lot of people at our booth here asking about mobile, and just curious about sort of the roadmap, where it's going. Right now, our features are basically awesome pin boards, being able to share. The share function's amazing. Filtering effects, absolutely. All those are there. But where is it going from here?
Right. So we have quite exciting features lined up for the next year. Yeah. So after the first quarter, you will have access to Android beta app.
Okay.
Right?
So moving on from iOS.
Moving on from iOS to Android beta, because that's the next big thing, which is our customers are demanding.
I'm sure. Yeah.
And then we have notifications coming to mobile.
Okay.
Right? So in one of the keynotes, they started with the notification.
That's right.
And then you land on the chart that you most care about.
Right.
And so we felt to complete the loop, you would also want to have a drill feature. So that's also the roadmap.
I'm excited about that. Yeah.
Right.
I think that's going to be amazing. I love the notification. It seems like it's part of the bigger ecosystem of personalization, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, it really is. Seems where ThoughtSpot is driving is like, let's get down to those personalized feeds. I love the analogy they used yesterday. I don't know if it was Sadish or somebody else. The analogy of an Apple News feed, and how that's sort of cultivated to the topics that are important to me and getting those notifications. And that really is, between that and a hybrid of YouTube. Seems to be sort of the theming for ThoughtSpot, but it's actually really cool.
Yeah.
So I love that idea of having a group. I mean, we're a company of 20, so we're not that big, but we're growing quickly. We use tools like Microsoft Teams. Others use Slack for sure. And so that integration is such an important piece to it.
Correct. So even in the current version of the app, you can share any insight on any of the channels that any of the platforms that your team uses to communicate.
Yeah.
Slack, Teams, Yammer,
Amazing.
And any platform.
And I'll say it puts a picture there.
It puts a picture there.
It seems so simple, but it's a big deal.
Exactly, and you could also highlight the data point that you're talking about.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
You could share the tooltip. You could highlight that and then click on share. And you take a screen grab of whatever is visible on the screen.
Yeah.
Share that with the person. And if the other person doesn't have an account on ThoughtSpot, they'll be able to drive decisions from that image, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we should say that they should have access to ThoughtSpot because we're not charging by user. I know with ThoughtSpot, so hopefully everybody is in there and the adoption rate is going up. That's something we focus a lot on with SME as a partner of ThoughtSpot. And this year, actually, right there, we were named an emerging partner of the year, which
congratulations to you guys.
Thanks, I appreciate it. But something we really focus on is that culture, right? And helping drive not only the implementation or rollout of ThoughtSpot, but I mean, just not dropping the ball at the end of that, and really working with our customers to make sure that they're getting success rates out of it and their adoption rate is going up. And I kind of feel like not just mobile, but this whole push towards personalization really helps us help with the implementation part of it.
Yeah. So personally, from yesterday's keynote, I'm in love with the explore feature.
Yes.
Right. You can explore. The system suggests you what all you can do with that chart, right? And you can keep drilling down unless you get to the inside, get to the personalized insight. So as Sadish mentioned it, we are trying to get rid of tyranny of averages. Right?
Yes.
Right. So that's where the entire thing of personalization feed. Personalized notifications and explore features.
He used the example of Verizon yesterday. Saying that, if he was, for those that didn't get to see it or didn't watch the live stream, his example was, well, if I travel to London 4 times a month or once a month per year, and for those 4 days I have roaming data and such, he's bulked in with an average of everybody else instead of him being seen as an individual that says, well, perhaps we'll give him a bulk rate deal, or we'll let him roll some of that data usage over and stuff. And he said that's where we need to be.
Absolutely.
And that's not where we are. And to the point, I would even pay more for that kind of service.
That is the point.
Personalization.
Yeah, that is the point. If customers are willing to pay, you have to be there at the right moment, in the right setting to get that opportunity from the customer.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Well, man, I'm really excited. I appreciate you sitting down with me for a couple of minutes. Mobile is obviously taking off, and there's great new features. Super excited about Drill Down. I agree with you on the Explore on pinboards right now. I think that's by far the best feature. I love what would be the word? I love that it's sort of where you are when you're doing it. It inspires data-driven decisions without really having to go find it. It's right where you are when you need it. So if you have that idea, I'm right into the data, and just as quickly I can make it go away if I want to. Like, that was great. Boom, gone. Back to my dashboard, with my pinboard. So fantastic. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
I'm looking forward to seeing what we're doing. All right. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.